Now I said to myself I could lie in bed here, tearing my hair out, not being able to sleep, or I could start work on plumbing Grandma. Because that's right, my friends, at long last, Grandma is grown. I closed the message for some reason, we'll chalk it up to pure fucking delirium. It's finally time to do the task I thought was most impossible. Cure Grandma. Now, you might remember I made a long and impassioned argument about not cloning her because I feel like it's just a copy of Grandma, then it's not actually the same Grandma. However, I realize she's also a ghoul, so that ship has sailed. But I convinced myself it was the right idea because we could consume the brain of a second Grandma. It's going to be a multi-part process, and you're just going to have to trust me on this one. First things first, Grandma wakes up other cloned Grandma. This was the Grandma that was cloned by the obelisk, hence why she's called Clone Grandma. Are you keeping up so far? Secondly, we get someone, probably Frankie, Grandma's beloved grandchild, hence why she's called Grandma, except for Clone Grandma, who's called Clone Grandma, to scan the brain of both Grandmas. Once that's complete, we rename Grandma to Old Yeller. You know what, I think for regular Grandma, why don't we extract the good bits first? Pray tell, my dearest friends, why I have the option to remove Grandma's bionics, and also her kissable Grandma tongue. Well, I mean, of all the beds to lie in, that probably wouldn't have been the one I'd have chosen. Sorry, Grandma. Sorry, Grandma. Grandma, I can only apologize. Really, my apologies, Grandma. Grandma, I'm so sorry. This Grandma's a ghoul. She has no idea what's going on. But the brain scan won't have... Oh, that's the dead one. This Grandma's a ghoul. Listen, the brain scan won't have any of the ghoul aspects of it. Can't remove her exoskeleton suit, but to be fair, from the sounds of it, that does make sense. And then we say goodbye to Grandma Prime. Goodbye, Grandma. Thank you for joining us. I'm not taking her outfit. It's very tacky. Oh no, someone tainted this very hideous armor. Who could have done such a thing? It's not fashionable. That's what I mean. I don't mean like it's hideous. I mean like I just personally would not wear it. It is also hideous. Yeah, my concern with the whole cloning thing is that we're not actually continuing Grandma's legacy here. So instead, I'm going to continue 2 half Grandma's legacies and have one Grandma devour the other so that we've got a whole Grandma. Wait, do I want to apply the brain to the more attractive of the Grandmas? I'll leave that up to the comment section. Honestly, this one looks more like it's Frankie's relative. You can see the relationship there. Look, they're not actually blood relatives, but I like that. Oh, stop. Clone Grandma is being applied to Clone Grandma. This is the one we don't want to keep. There. She's so back. Welcome, Clone Grandma. I mean, they're all Clone Grandma at this point, but it's not important. Don't point that out. You'll ruin everything. It's a bit redundant to call them Clone Grandmas when they're Clone Grandmas actually made out of other cloned Grandmas, because I pulped up the Grandma caskets, just as I remember her. Oh, that's so good. Thank you, Frankie. So I want to explain to me why this Grandma has a natural healing. Because I gave it back to her, didn't I? With genes. No, apparently not. Was that clone from before I removed her natural healing? Oh, I guess it must have been. Well, why doesn't that one have it? Because I cloned the clone Grandma. That's right. That's right. I cloned this one, which doesn't have it. You big brain. That's terrible news for anybody other than Frankie. The obelisk has warped the flesh of an alpaca, turning it into a flesh beast. What kind of flesh beast? I don't care about you. I'll show you a real flesh beast. Ooh. Psychic Beguile. Use Psychic Beguile to lure a human into your faction. She's got Q powers now. This is considered a hostile action. I'd like to see them stop me. Agony Pulse, Dreadheart Regeneration. Gain impossible regeneration. Rapidly grows masses of flesh. Black Sight lets her see in darkness. She can also spit acid at things. All right, take one of those. You know what? In hindsight, that was probably a poor idea. She can also fire spines, though, so it doesn't really matter too much. Not well, but in theory, she can... Oh! Hold on, that's sick! Oh, no, wait, actually, that's really good. And then in real worst-case scenarios, she can breathe dust at people that turns them into zombies. We'll try and avoid that if possible. My name is Chef. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's one of the weirdo joiners. Hello, Peregrine Vortex Crossley. Hello. Sir, permission to leave the station.
Ah, for what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb. Du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du. Oh, nice to meet you, Vortex. I'm Dr. Frankie. Vortex is all smiles. Well, of course, because she's got the cube. Fragrant scents seem to emanate from his person. He explains he's a highly experienced chef and is more than willing to cook for your colony. Vortex claims to be one of the best chefs on the entire planet. He insists his journey to create the most unique flavors stayed within the mundane. Sorry? His journey to create the most unique flavors stayed within the mundane. I think they mean that in the literal but rarely used actual sense of the word mundane, as in, he didn't get weird with it and start cooking people. He may be very useful, but you also sense there's something he's not telling you. I'm sorry, Vortex, we just can't accept you here. Or can we? Who is the more powerful Arco entity? Vortex? God damn. You hit him with a pulse so hard he grew fucking hair. Wowee. And you too can grow hair. Keeps for men. I don't think that's what that does. I don't know. Don't sue me, okay? I don't take sponsorships. I'm way too cool for that. Hello. She used a psychic beguiler to psychically manipulate him psychically. Vortex has become obsessed with Dr. Frankie and is joining her faction. That's good. You might say, let her cook. Oh, wait, he is eating people. What the fuck? What do you mean the mundane, you liar? Well, hilariously, with 20 cooking, he follows my rules. You are now Dr. Vortex. PhD in... Cooking. What's the word when you cook things but like in a fancy way? Chefery? Chefing? Whatever. He's department head as well. I mean, he's the only member of his department. To be fair, that's true of pretty much everybody. Dr. Vortex, it's time to cook. You know what, goddammit? Have some points in drugs as well. There you go, my friend. Growing Nishnak colonist is done. Ah, it's another mechanoid. I mean, obviously that's a man, but it will be a mechanoid soon. Apply Dr. Fringer's brain scan template to Nishnat. Then apply the new Dr. Robofingers directly to a RIP scanner. What did I call him? That's not his name. Ah, there you go. Back to the star of the show. Grandma, my friend. Oh, eats up the finest meal of all. The sweetest of meats. Long pork. Wait, is that actually... Oh. Oh. That's what happened to the other grandmas. I think grandma just ate grandma, but that's okay. You have consumed her body, now you must consume her spirit. What a truly unthinkable and terrifying ritual that would be. My friends, feast your eyes on a grandma like none other. 22 plant skill. I don't know if that was really worth it. Hold on. You have to slurp them down slowly. Well, that's going to make the Connie program... tremendously annoying. If only there was a brave, talented Rimworld modder out there with overflowing charisma and sexual energy to save us from this restriction. But sadly, Dexter Faldo is asleep, so I guess I'll have to do. There you go. Now we can do it as much as we like. No one's gonna stand in the way of my fun. Is it because I want a super powerful grandma? Absolutely not. I couldn't give less of a shit. Is it more due to the fact that I spent 7 days cloning Connies to drain? Yes, that is far more frustrating if that doesn't work. Moplord just came in and sweeped up the ritual. What a diligent sweet boy you are. Okay, what skill are we stealing this time, squad? Let's have a look. Ooh. That was many levels of melee. Holy shit. Clone, are you okay? Psychic scarring. Oh my god, we can only do it twice more before the clone dies. Oh no. Anyway, go, Grandma. Go. Level 24 in cooking. That's some good shit right there. And I'm sorry to say this is probably the end of the clone. Oh, it is definitely the end of the clone. Goodbye, clone. It was nice knowing you. Boom. We've done it. Level 26 in plants. Oh, it's Grandma better than ever. Brain psychically incinerated. What the fuck? That's so cool. Potentially lethal. No. You telling me you can psychically incinerate someone's brain in a non-lethal way? Curable. Yes. Grandma Anna has completed the rituals, absorbing skills and memories of clone. She has gained 186,000 XP in plants. Wow, it's almost like that cooldown was there for a reason. Clone lost the experience in plants, falling from level 18 to level 8. I also feel like the... maybe the scaling with the uncapped skills is a little bit funky. Let's be clear, though. We're not exactly here for balance. That comes next series when I try and fight off Eternal Darkness with a bunch of bow-wielding, terrified people. Oh, no, what happened? Oh, no, how terrible. It's like that old image, isn't it? Let's Eat Grandma versus Let's Eat Grandma. I'm not going to call it a meme. How dare you stand where he stood? And by him, I mean... kid named Finger on Obama pyramid. Who's filled my freezer with junk? Arcotech genome extractor. I feel like it's the type of thing you probably shouldn't be keeping in a freezer. Got mechanite boosters and improved gender selector female pills. My god, don't let insert political group here know about that. Otherwise they'll be tremendously upset at the idea of human beings choosing to do whatever the hell they want to do with their limited existence on this godforsaken planet. Now all we have to do is cure Grandma of all of her other stuff she's got going on and she'll be a totally normal person. Gene remover, go. And... oh god. Did it work this time or did nothing happen again? I don't know what's changed. I don't think anything has changed. Listen, I've not played Biotech before. Can you just make a blank Xenotype and apply that? Does that work? No, because it doesn't replace genes. Yeah, no, you're right. It removes a Xenotype. That's right. A Xenotype is baseline, but a Xeno genes are the ears, the whole body. Right, so we can get rid of that and replace it with Fast Runner, which is something. And boom. She's more human. Grandma, Grandma, you're almost cured. Only another shitloads of genes to go. If we had, like, targeted stuff, we could remove all of the non-standard human crap that she's got going on. Because I'd like to keep non-senescent. I'd be fine with keeping a lot of this stuff as well. Oh my god, and because she's not a ghoul, we can pick an expertise for her. Oh, Grandma, this is a great day to be you, my friend. Let's go with sewing. Sewing? Sewing seems good. She's Grandma. Okay, that's good. I know knitting and sewing isn't the same thing, okay? You don't need to explain that to me. Does anyone remember a couple of days ago when I invested a tremendous amount of time and resources into making this guinea pig some hilariously long legs, only for Dr. Frankie to foolishly fall with an armful of cocaine right into that guinea pig, and the cocaine went right up its nose and it died of a heart attack? You remember when that happened? Well, anyway, what if we kill it and resurrect it? Will that work? I don't think so, but I'm going to give it a bloody go. No, just because I'm talking about shamblers doesn't mean you can attack me. Hello? Oh. It's an awful lot, and they're so fashionable. In hindsight, maybe calling the Connie caskets the Mop Lord would have been more appropriate, given how much they clean things up. Hello, sorry. Was that a release or selected button? How strange, Dexter Feldo, that you would go into the comment section defending your honor, but then you would capitulate and do exactly the thing I complained about. Very suspicious. You can tell that Dexter Feldo is the type of person not entrenched on the internet from the fact that he, actually added a useful feature and didn't double down. I'm sorry, but here on YouTube, the I'm right, you're wrong mindset is the only one that works. Why are all the combat sound effects so quiet except for that one bone-breaking sound effect? Why? Why have you done this? All in a day's work for a hideous mutant ghoul. Ooh, apparently I have a sludge deficit. Well, that's what happens when you have a low iron diet. Hello there. Your intensive harvest of scarlet sludge from the air has led to a substantial deficit of mechanites on this planet. If you continue at your current pace, you will deplete all scarlet resources and all Luciferium addicts will die. Consider researching reinforced cores and building scarlet attractors before it's too late. I'm sure I've got that. I just didn't know I had to build those things. Scarlet attractors. What are we looking at here? Scarlet attractors right there. Capable of broadcasting a message across galaxies. If scarlet mechanoids pick up on it, a primal instinct will guide them towards the signal. Oh, that seems pretty helpful. Drugs now from outer space. Oh yeah, look at that. Scarlet sludge left in the air, 9,128. And we're collecting 100 liters a day. My god. Okay, and these will just generate more scarlet to put in the air? We'll attract 23,000 sludge. Okay, if we activate it. Okay, Frankie, that seems like the type of thing you'd love to do. And ooh, there you go. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so that's just you just do like a flat top up by sinking some resources into it. Cool. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Certainly an interesting way to balance an infinite resource, right? Speaking of infinite resource, another human brain is ready to be put into a completed mechanoid. Welcome aboard, Dr. Fingers the Fourth? What do you call the fingers that aren't the pinky and the thumb? I guess I could call this one middle. That seems good. Did I call them Dr. Pinky and Dr. Thumb? No, I just called them Pinky and Thumb. Very degrading. That man holds many PhDs. Then again, if he was so smart, he wouldn't have let himself be cloned and had his brain put into a mechanoid, would he? Here I go making monstrosities again. My god, all 15 surgeries, wowee. Except there's, of course, more now, because I've got strength enhancers and all sorts of other stuff that I've got to throw in as well, but we'll do it all at once, so I don't, forget to install any. This guy's been waiting for ages. I've had him in a statue, but we didn't have any shards for a little while there, but now we're good. We are shard central, my friends. We've got enough medicine. We've got enough power. These are all very good questions. Otherwise, that one turned off. That was the wrong time for that particular vitals monitor to turn off. Another linking ritual. I believe this is level 4, right? I mean, level 6 is the highest in the base game, so you're almost there, Dr. Connie. The ultimate natty warrior. Not that I'm going to be putting him on the front line or anything like that. Boom. Show me what you've got. Skip screen, skip step. Elemental shield, steel skin. Meditate so hard your skin turns steel. That's a natty man right there. Superficial regeneration. Ooh, I like the sound of all of these. I'm going to go with steel skin, though. I think it's most appropriate for a bodybuilder to have the most well-built body. Forget Connie and forget Grandma a second. We've got a more important character of Giggles to focus on. It's very coincidental that we've run out of Luciferium in the planet when I want to start working with Luciferium. So we're going to make some Resurrector Mech serums. Hey, why are we not making those? Oh, bloody hell. Hyperweave. Is there not a way to do that with chem fuel? Automatic weavery? Do you think that could be it? You have no authority, automatic weaver. No authority at all. No, stop. The guinea pig. Forget about it. We're going to craft some resurrected mech serums. Normally, of course, even just this luciferium cost is very generous, but still somewhat prohibitive, except in this situation where we can make as much luciferium as we like. I'm just going to keep one of those in storage, I suppose. I'm not going to be using it to resurrect all these people. It feels cheap, and quite honestly, why would I waste it on people that died when I can waste it on a guinea pig instead? I think we need some of these as well. Injector for reconstructor mechanites, which were developed to reconstruct a body from a few samples of DNA. Basically, if someone's a skeleton, you can resurrect them from that, which of course you can't normally do. Do you think you just cure being a shambler with a healer mech serum? Oh dear, what am I doing? I mean, this research is actually relevant, right? Because this is all stuff that you could theoretically do in the base game. Theoretically, of course, in the most enormous air quotes, given that this is a guinea pig with enormous horse legs on it. I mean, why would you waste a resurrect mech serum on a guinea pig in the base game? Maybe we just try and hit it with that first, see if we can just cure Shambler? Oh, wait, you can't operate on entities, can you? Bollocks. Okay, well, we kill the guinea pig for the second time. Use resurrect mech serum on guinea pig. The problem is I feel like you're going to resurrect it as a shambler, though, right? Surely that's going to happen. You can't just, like, blast something with a healer mech serum in the same way that you can with the resurrector mech. Oh, dear. What a waste of resources. Holy shit, it's actually fine. I mean, it has dementia, but I can cure that. That's okay. I can cure that now. Wait, can I? Oh, no. It won't let me do it. Why? What's wrong with you? Well, I got to find healer mech serum on this list. It won't let me open the menu. I worry that this might have been mad science gone a little bit too far. Do it for the Guinea pige, the first animal bed we're ever building. Put it right next to the vital center. Please, Giggles, not like this. I would have followed you to the end. My captain. My king. Oh, God, it's not fucking working at all. If I type it in here, it just bugs out on me. Healer mech serum. Surely it's on the list, though. You can use a healer mech serum on a guinea pig. Why wouldn't you be allowed to? That doesn't make any sense. There is a way, though. I just give it luciferium. Oh, my God. I think that's the... for some reason, administer healer mech serum isn't there. So we give it... It won't let me do that either. Listen. You can do the sound effect, but it's just not working. No. Giggles, you bitch. What about the vet pod? That would probably work. I'd have to, like, buy the chip for the vet pod, but I'm willing to do it. Here, tear all this down. It's very inconvenient having to drag the medicine across the entire base, so we're going to get rid of this. This is going to be a state-of-the-art vets now. What the fuck? You can't just take luciferium for fun. What the fuck? Friends. I don't know how to explain this, but I think if I queue up a bill on the Guinea pige, it adds it to Grandma. Grandma, is there something you're not telling me? Giggles, hold on, listen. I feel like I've entered a level of science I don't quite understand. Minister, why is the guinea pig full on food stuffed? Who gave the guinea pig 480% of its regular diet? Minister luciferium? Nothing. Listen. You hear it's clearly adding to something. It's going into Grandma. Oh my God. Are you telling me that the Guinea pige and Grandma have some sort of psychic link? This is some sort of trans-dimensional merging of Grandma and Guinea pige. I don't understand. Are you seriously unloading the blood into one thing and put it in the other? What the fuck are you doing? Go find a hobby. What the fuck? All of my bills have reset. You added a healing enhancer of spine and then he gave up and just turned it into a ghoul? What the hell are you talking about? I feel like somehow I've stretched the mad science a little bit too far and now everything is collapsing, and I don't quite understand why. Like, in what order have I executed things to link the souls of Grandma and a guinea pig? Oh my God, I thought that bloody room was on fire then. It's a friggin' yayo dust. Our devourer is having the time of its life, whether it likes it or not. God, this is actually kind of fucked up when you think about it. Well, I mean, good luck out there. That's your life now. Good news is that the final Connie casket is actually done. I think all the bills are working now, despite the Grandma Guinea Pig link. We're going to have to explore. We're going to have to explore and see what we can do with that and see what happens. Here's another question. Now that Grandma is back to being a full, sentient, non-ghoul member of this colony with thoughts and feelings and moods and recreation and sleep and needs, and more importantly, a need for age reversal, what the hell happens when I put a 204 million-year-old colonist into a vat? More importantly, what will happen to the guinea pig whose soul is linked with hers? These are the real questions you got to ask. No one else is brave enough to ask them. No one else gets into this stupid fucking situation. You know what? I don't normally do this. I think I'm going to take a hard save here just in case this blows up the game. Bear in mind, she's transhumanist. We've got 2,000% meat. What the fuck? What? That's not what I expected. But that sure as fuck wasn't it. Grandma is now a baby. Grandma is now a baby. We now got baby grandma clone. What? It needs feeding, but it... What's happening? Girls develop later during childhood. What the fuck is happening? No! Like fuck you are. Like fuck you are. Like fuck you are. Connie caskets. Connie caskets. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Oh, kill that snake. Kill that snake. Kill the snake. Kill the snake. Punch the snake. Jesus. Gotta just hear me out on this. You've just got to hear me out on this idea. Okay? Listen, just hear me out, okay? Just hear me out. Someone has to feed this baby, okay? This may be the most disturbing thing I've ever done in this game. That's it. It's done. We go no further than this. Fuck are you doing putting the baby there? That's where Monkey 1 sleeps, you idiot. Why did you... No longer return to Monkey 1. You just dropped it on the floor and it just coincidentally landed on Monkey 1's spot. Right, I understand. Maybe put Grandma to bed? Frankie has become her own grandmother. I guess she's kind of a surrogate mother for her grandmother, so by extent she's her own great-grandmother? Is that how that works? Christ almighty, of all the buttons to add to Dr. Frankie, that was the wrong one, judging by the people in the comment section. And yeah, I haven't got a choice because I accidentally turned Grandma into a baby after linking her soul with a guinea pig. This is one of those days where I've got to ask myself, am I actually playing Rimworld or am I just hallucinating this whole thing from lack of sleep? Because this doesn't feel like something that would happen in a game. Rimworld's a sensible game, or at least has some level of kind of soft sci-fi to it. Fuck. It's just everything is wrong on every level all the time. Remember when this was about studying horrifying creatures in a lab? Remember when this was about applied science instead of just straight up lunacy? Like maybe the occasional fun weird science project with some novel value behind it, but is otherwise kind of practical overall. Absolutely fucked it in every sense of the word. Live your life. Live your life. Do you think the milk tastes of squid? I mean, I suppose I better throw down some toys because I don't want this child to be raised in a inappropriate environment. That's a fucking mood, isn't it? Give up on your response. What is going on in here? Dr. Vortex, Master Chef, is here to play Halo. There's like nothing I can say that will ever say more than the game is saying for itself. I've been made redundant. At least on the plus side now, someone else can enjoy the ball pet other than Connie taking the guinea pig in there. This is taking a tremendous left turn. Let's throw down some... Yeah, let's throw down some blackboards in the library to turn it into a school? Okay, so maybe I sent fingers out here to scour through another lab, and then maybe I realized that Frankie wouldn't care what Grandma looks like. At this point, whatever chance there was of Grandma being reverted to a standard baseline of human, is gone. That shit was dead when I realized her soul was linked to a guinea pig, and that shit was buried when I gave it to Frankie to feed. That's not weird to say. That's fine to say. Babies need feeding. That's fine to say. Nothing is weird about the situation. Oh, shit. Hello. This might mean I can entomb the last 2 Connie caskets. All I need is get some more medicine. That's it. And I only need like 6. Oh, yeah. No, I'll probably take all of it, though, if you don't mind. What is that? Giant apple inhibitor serum. What? Okay. Maybe this is all one enormous hallucination, huh? Oh, God, I'm losing my voice, too, now. To add injury to insult, there goes my voice. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Who's getting in the war casket frame? Sorry? No. Get out of there. Hey. You get the fuck out of there. You leave. Wait, hold on. Oh, Christ. What have I done? There, I freed him. I freed him by carrying him to a drain casket. Sorry, that was a miscommunication when I said I wanted a Connie casket. You got far too excited. Right, back to work then. Oh, man, that looks cool. Oh, I don't know how I feel about entombing Dr. Fingers in one of those, though. That's like an irreversible... Although, to totally dedicate yourself to mechanoids to that extent... Would that be the type of thing that he would do, though? Oh... We'll put that to a vote. We'll put that to a vote. Honestly, now that I've said that out loud, I can see him doing it. We're talking about a man who has implanted himself with all sorts of... what the fuck? All sorts of terrifying mechanoid nonsense. I mean, look at this guy. He's babysitting. Obviously, I have a question here. Is she ever going to become an adult? On account of her being minus 204 million years old. What do you think would happen if I reloaded? Would that fix it? She's apparently also a shell casket, was she? Oh, yeah, no. That'll do it, I suppose. Age 0, birthday today. Oh, happy birthday. 26 melee. Don't fuck with that, baby. I'm going to tick that off, not because we succeeded, but because we failed. Catastrophically. I suppose the other good thing is I'll tick this off. The Shambler experiments were to kill the guinea pig to find a way to cure it. Turns out if you just kill it again and resurrect it for a second time? Third time? That's all you need. All we got to do is cure the dementia. And now for the final and perhaps most important goal of all. Weaponize entities. Now, I'm all ears to suggestions on this one. To be honest, it wouldn't take much to convert the crab box into holding cells. If we, like, say, build over this area, open a door up remotely, flood our room full of raiders with gorehawks or shamblers or whatever. I mean, what we could do is pile up all the corpses of our enemies in this middle bit with a fence, and then open remote doors and kind of prepare them for dead life whenever people turn up. That could work quite well. What the hell do you think you're doing? Could summon a pit gate. We could jump down there. We could grab a bunch of tough spikes or even gorehawks. Gorehawks would work better. We saw how much damage they did to the Connie caskets. Break their legs, find a way to hold them in place. Doesn't really matter. We put them behind remote embrasures and use them to shoot our enemies. Because, I mean, shit, if they can break the shields on the most powerful thing I've ever seen, then why not? Why not use them against our foes? And the tremendous Dr. Peel has finished the final Connie casket. Dare I say it, I think we'll probably be prepared for the end game Monolith Awakening. The subject of the Connie caskets, a lot of people have linked me to the Persona War Casket weapons mod. Now, you got to bear in mind, ghouls actually can't use weapons. It's only through an exploit with them being able to interact with these basic War Casket weapons, the Pact War Casket weapons, that they're allowed to equip anything at all, because that doesn't work as regular weapons do. It's a building that you interact with that gives them a weapon automatically in their inventory. It's not the same mechanic as manually equipping a weapon by standard as characters normally would. This is kind of a unique way that they've included that. As a result, I don't think A, that the Persona weapons would work, and B, if they got disarmed, they'd be linked to a person that couldn't pick them back up again. So we're just gonna have to stick with what we've got. Honestly, this is fine balancing. I mean, I still think it's in our favor, even if we're using standard broadswords. Let's not forget, we have a secret extra bonus for my Connie caskets when we finally face a foe worthy of that. Exotic Goods Trader. Gallant Interstellar. My god, please sell me one of those isolinear chips for my vet pod. Because then we can cure the... Show me. That's not it though, is it? No, that's for the Replimat. God damn you. Whoa, whoa. If Grandma's a baby, who's sowing the crops? Who's harvesting the crops? No one. Ah. Well, it's a good job I called that before we all started starving to death. Well, that was unexpected. Vortex, I mean, you're the chef. I mean, I know you're pretty shit at it, but you'll learn. Twisted digestion. This person has a unique relationship with their food. They love chicken tendies, and I can't blame them. You are really gonna learn. Extra field hand. Hold on, they give a bonus of like 140% already or something ridiculous like that, right? 160%. So if I give you all of those... Oh, there isn't a chef hand. Bollocks. There we are. Problem solved. You're welcome, Dr. Vortex. You are going to be incredible. He has absolutely no skills whatsoever, but my god, you are never going to see a man fuck up a farm so fast in your entire life. Another exotic goods trader. This is nonsensical. What is going on, Perry? Which one is that? Sorry. Celine. Celine. Save my guinea pig, Celine. Do it for giggles, Celine. You know you want to. Show me. You actually do have one. I'm going to send Dr. Peel. I don't think the cube's influence reaches into outer space, and they might not want to chat with Frankie. That's actually not like 1,200 silver off of the price. Thank you. Oh, yes. Yes. Go, Frankie. This, like a mega vet pod isn't just for big animals, right? I think that means you can put all the animals in it because it's the largest size. And listen, stop breastfeeding Grandma a minute. You got to do it for the guinea pig. I mean, that's kind of doing it for Grandma as well, by extension. All for you, Giggles. All for you. Put the fucking guinea pig in the pod, Frankie. Just put the guinea pig in the pod. Clean none. Listen, I don't care about that. Got 10 giggles. I don't know how to carry it and put it in the pod though. Oh no, I hope I didn't just waste all that money. I don't think my sanity can take much more. I'm not just talking about today, I'm talking about like Rimworld in general. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. I hope you've enjoyed perhaps one of the most unhinged episodes we're going to have for quite some time. Thank you to Snowy, Waffles and Whiskey, Krieger 220, Kyle, Sanguine Shadows, Mad God Renhack, The Link King, Mon Rage, Zach Bishop, Shadow Wolf Kish, Tagnum Elite, Space Urban Cohort, Char Kagaski. Thank you for the Rimrim, Mr. Streamer, Azamemnon Zion, Exodus 2169, Heroic Cat, Dranmere, Vivi Heiter, Grandmask, Critical Hat, Captain Elk, Commissar JK, and Mega Oscar Pone for their support of the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. If it sounds like I'm in pain trying to read this, I am. That's right. I am. I'm fighting for my life out here. I can barely pass anything that's going on right now, so thank you. Thank you for your patience as always. Things will get better soon. Thank you to Kroko, Kyle, Fafante, Adamski XD, Simon Ratcliffe, Sondre, Blaticus, Thomas Holt, Emmy the Ewok, L. Kell, Shackleberry, Last Archangel, Wild Quill, Dineosatan, Shredo, and Luna Meyer as well. Bye.